I made my first $847 on Upwork from a job that I had no business winning. No portfolio, no reviews, no idea what I was doing. I sent 47 proposals before someone said yes. That one job, it turned into over $500,000 in earnings on the platform. But here's what hurts the most. If I would have known what I'm about to tell you at the start, I wouldn't have needed 47 proposals. I would have needed 5, maybe 3. Because the mistakes almost every freelancer makes in their first year isn't their skills, it isn't their pricing, it's where they look for work and how they show up when they find it. And the path to your first $50,000 is not what the gurus are telling you that it is. It's in the next 8 minutes of this video. Quick context, if it's your first time here, my name's Mike. I've earned over $500,000 on the Upwork platform, top 0.5%, expert vetted, sent over 5,000 proposals, but more importantly, I run multiple 7-figure companies, including AdTrain, a Google Premier Partner PPC agency. So this advice isn't theory. This is the exact playbook that I ran and would run if I lost everything tomorrow. Guys, the biggest mistake that most freelancers make is that they put all of their eggs in one basket. That's never a good idea. They sign up for Upwork, they send a few proposals, hear nothing, and decide that freelancing doesn't work for them. That's not a strategy. That's a lottery ticket. If I started over tomorrow, I'd build 3 income streams from day one. Not 3 eventually, 3 immediately. Channel 1 would be Upwork. It's still the fastest way to get paid as a freelancer in 2026, but not the way that most people use it, and I'll come back to that. Channel 2, cold email, direct outreach to businesses that need what you do. No platform fees, no connects, no competing with 50 other proposals, just you, a really well-written email, and a specific problem that you can solve. And Channel 3, this one's going to surprise you, Facebook groups. Not spamming your link in random communities, finding the exact groups where your ideal customers hang out and speak to one another and becoming the person that they trust before they even need a freelancer. 3 channels, 3 shots on goal every single day. Because guys, I'll be straight with you. The freelancers hitting 50k in their first year aren't better than you are. They're just not waiting for one platform to save them. The order that you build these in is what's critical, and almost everyone gets it backwards. So theoretically, I'm sat there starting from scratch. Upwork first. Always Upwork first. Not because it's the best, but because it's the fastest path to proof. When I started, I had nothing to show. I didn't have any testimonials. I had no case studies, no track record that anybody could verify. Upwork gave me something that I couldn't get anywhere else. A public scoreboard. So here's what I do differently. I sent 47 proposals before landing my first job. Most of them were rubbish. Long paragraphs about myself. Nobody cares about you in a proposal. They care about their individual problem. So if I started over today, every single proposal would be 3 to 4 lines maximum. Line 1, I see your problem. Line 2, here's how I'd fix it. Line 3, do you want to talk about it? That's it. 3 lines and a Loom video. I've tested this across nearly 5,000 proposals. The short, punchy proposals win every single time. And guys, do you know what? Initially, I'd price low. Not because I'm worthless, not because I think that that's the right price for the job, but because the first 5 reviews are worth more than any amount of money. Those 5 reviews unlock the algorithm. They unlock the client's trust. They unlock everything that comes after that. So you're going to have to do some work for pretty cheap labor, but you get your first 5 clients on Upwork and you get 5-star reviews off of 5 of them. That's amazing. You then raise your rate by 50%. Nobody questions it when you've already got the proof to back it up. But here's where it gets interesting. Because Upwork alone won't get you to 50k. And the second channel is where most freelancers, they never even look. Just quickly guys, here's what I want you to do right now. Think about the last proposal that you sent on Upwork. Think about it. Or the last outreach email you wrote. How many lines was it? Drop that number in the comments. Be honest, because I guarantee most of you are writing essays when you should be writing headlines. If it was more than 5 lines, that's your problem. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to fix it. And the second approach, cold email. 2 words that make most freelancers shudder because they don't know how to do it. And that's good. That means less competition. Cold email is incredibly saturated, but the amount of people doing it right is not saturated at all. And here's the truth. The businesses that pay the best money for freelance work, they might not be on Upwork. They might not be on Fiverr. They're sitting in their office right now, though, with a problem they haven't figured out how to solve, and they have no idea that you exist. Cold email fixes that. If I started over, I'd spend an hour a day literally going through, find 10 businesses in my niche, each one personalised to their specific situation. Not dear sir, madam, I am skilled professional offering my services, delete that forever. That's a fast track to the spam folder. But you do something personal. I noticed that your Google Ads account is showing in locations where you don't serve. Typically that wastes 20 to 35% and is a very simple setting. Want me to show you where the waste is and how to change it for free? 15 minutes? Guys, did you see the difference there? Specific, sure, about them, not you. And you're offering value before asking for money. Everybody wants that. No platform, no fees, no competing with 50 other people necessarily if you do it right. Just a direct line to the person writing the check. But the third channel is the one that compounds. And it's the one that turns 50k into something much bigger. Segment 3, Facebook groups, and I cannot tell you how many people sleep on this. So this is an MRR machine. Upwork is the best platform for building MRR. I mentioned earlier you can't get past 50k, trust me you can. But the reason why I mentioned that is because when you're trying to get off the ground here, we're talking about making our first 50k. And Facebook groups, there's nothing like it. This is the channel that nobody talks about, and it's the one that changed everything for me because it's where I started way before Upwork because I didn't have the knowledge. Here's what most freelancers get wrong about their entire business model. They finish a project, they get paid, then they wake up on the first of the month and their income is zero again. They're back to hunting. You've got to put the food on the stove again. Back to proposals, back to square one. It's a difficult place to be. That's not a business really, it's more like a treadmill. The freelancers who hit 50k and stay there, they build monthly recurring revenue, MRR, retainers, ongoing contracts, clients who pay you every single month, whether you're sending proposals or not. And the fastest way that I've found to land retainer clients, Facebook groups. It's exactly how I started. Not posting, hey, I'm a freelancer, hire me, in random groups, that'd be stupid, and spam, and nobody responds to that. But instead, you find the groups where your ideal clients already hang out. And you'd be very, very surprised at the amount of business owners that hang out in these groups. If you're a Google Ads freelancer like me, for example, that's e-commerce groups, Shopify groups, D2C brand owner groups, Google Ads groups themselves, groups where business owners talk about their actual problem. Then you do something that nobody else does and hardly anybody advises you to do. You help loads of people for free in public. Someone posts, my Google Ads are burning money. What am I doing wrong? Or my N8M workflow is broken. Whatever your industry is, whatever your niche is. And you write a detailed comment breaking down exactly what's likely happening. No pitch, no link, just value that makes everyone in the thread and in that group who reads it eventually thinks this person knows their stuff. And you do that consistently. 3 to 5 helpful comments a day minimum. And within 30 days, people start DMing you for advice, I guarantee you. They don't want a quote, they don't want a proposal, they want you specifically. And here's the key. When they come to you like that, you don't pitch a one-off project. You pitch a monthly retainer, like I used to. I'll manage your Google Ads account. I'll fix this issue. It's going to cost you $1,500 a month. You'll get X. You'll get a dedicated strategist, weekly reporting, monthly strategy calls, weekly at the time I was doing. Land, what, 4 of those? And you've got yourself $6,000 a month in recurring revenue. That's $72,000 a year. And you didn't start the month on zero. Not once. That's the difference between freelancing and building a business. So guys, 3 channels, that's all you need for 50k, trust me. Upwork for speed and proof, cold email for the client that nobody else is reaching because they're not doing it properly, and Facebook groups for the retainer clients that are free. You just provide value first and they build your MRR. That's the system. Not a hack, not a shortcut, a system. And here's what makes this different from every other how-to freelance video. This system doesn't just get you to 50k, it keeps you there. Because once you've got 4 or 5 clients paying you every month, you're not waking up on the first of every month wondering where the money is coming from. You're waking up knowing that you've got money. Most freelancers will hear this and do nothing. They'll go back to refreshing Upwork, sending the same long proposals, wondering why nobody replies. You're not going to be that freelancer. You're going to be the one who takes action. You have the playbook. 3 channels, 3 lines per proposal, a Loom video, 30 minutes a day, an hour on cold email, 3 to 5 helpful comments in Facebook groups. Start tomorrow, not next week. Start tomorrow. Today. Start today. And the next video, that's the one that ties all of this together. How to turn one-off freelance gigs into long-term retainer clients that pay you every single month. That's where the real money is. Don't miss it. Subscribe if you want more content like this every week. No filler, just fireworks. I'll catch you later.